25 degrees. Well, the weatherman's winning right now. But believe me, I think it's going to go a little bit better. My co-host of the morning breakfast show, of course, Barbara, reckons about 29 degrees. I'm saying 30 degrees today, and I think we're going to get there too. I really, really do. Having said that, a little bit cloudy now, but that's going to burn off. It really, really is. It's Tuesday, February 15th. Happy Valentine's Day for everybody on the other side of the world. For here, we did that yesterday, okay? We really did. And I got a few jokes about that, but I'm not going to tell you those. Believe me, I'm going to tell you something far better. We're joined by Bethanyy A. Yeah, coming out of the UK today, believe me. 2 tracks on the top Galaxy 40 charts, and that is really unheard of. In the meantime, let me do this.
Galaxy 107fm.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and for those guys that are going to be watching this a little later on over there on YouTube, you know what to do by now. No, you do, sub, thumb, bell. Bell, because you want notifications when we have important artists, much like Bethanyy A. And believe me, this is, well, a young lady I think is on the precipice of making it large. I really, really do. I want to talk to her about Wounded Spirit as well. I know she's worked with them. So, let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's feature artists on Galaxy 107 FM.
And it's quite true too. Yes, Bethanyy, today on The Breakfast Show, being our feature artist. And we want to let you know, we're here at Galaxy are very, very proud to be in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record, and of course Sony Music, yes, The Orchard. And, well, we're going to bring you another restaurant quality interview coming out of the UK. Let's do it.
Another indie artist interview brought to you by Galaxy 107 FM in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record, and Sony Music The Orchard. Number 20.
Sorry, I didn't hit that up, Better? Sorry about that. Hey, how you feeling?
I'm good, how are you?
Oh, I'm absolutely ecstatic. I really, really am. I really want to say, if you need a psychiatrist or a psychologist after this, I have one in your area.
Thanks.
Well, you never know. You might. Look, when I do these interviews, believe me, people are so polite. Don't be polite. I've got big shoulders. You can.
No, you've got to behave
Call me
yourself.
a
Barry's
dweeb.
online.
Got to behave myself. Barry is
Yes.
online.
Barry.
Hello, Barry. Nice to have you online, my friend. Thank you for joining us. It's an absolute pleasure to finally have you with Bethanyy A here at Galaxy. It is absolutely brilliant. Now, Bethanyy, I've got to let you know, we would like to
Hey,
forward this
Barry.
on to our friends over in Canada with Rise Up
Hey,
TV.
everyone.
You never know. You might get on their TV show over there, if that's okay.
That would be amazing. That would be a very big goal.
Well, you see, they are looking at doing a world tour very, very shortly, and possibly coming to your end of the world. Literally, they have a big bus that they like to put artists on, put a TV crew together, and do shows, but whatever happens in the meantime might actually be filmed as well.
Hopefully.
But believe me, it's a fantastic company. I'm also going to talk to you after this about putting into a magazine coming out of India. Jay, who lives in India, he's in a region of about 8 million people. And Bethanyy, I think he knows each and every one of them by first name. You know what I mean? He's very popular. This magazine has been touted by some of the best in the world as the next Rolling Stone magazine. So we would like to be able to put you into that if you would consider it.
Yeah, of course, I'd love to.
Cool. Because it's all about promotion for you, okay?
Of course, yeah.
We want to keep you rolling here at Galaxy. We really, really do. With a success rate, and believe me, you've blown up our internet on a number of occasions.
Oh, thank you so much for playing my songs. It means a lot, honestly.
Well, we literally, when we first started playing Sinner, for instance, we got blown up. Everybody wanted to know who, what, when, where, how, and we didn't say a thing. We just played it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So it made a huge reaction. That's how come you got into number 20 straight away. So, Bethany, let's talk about that.
Let's talk.
You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. So happy to have everybody along this morning because, well, I was going to be doing this about a week or so ago. Unfortunately, technical problems on England's side, but we've managed to iron those ones out. We've got a big iron. Literally got out there, got it all sorted. Bethanyy A is joining us. She's in the house, and believe me, it is such a pleasure to have the young lady with me. 19 years of age. Have I got that right, 19?
That is correct, yes.
Yeah, you just celebrated a birthday not so long ago, didn't you?
Yeah, no, it wasn't long ago at all.
Believe me, we know a lot about you. We've actually, since we first heard of you, we started looking into you. And then, of course, Barry came along and he says, hey, listen, you got to meet this young lady. Well, you know, today is the day I get to meet this young lady. Now, I got to be honest, this took my attention straight away. I got your bio here. By the end of it, you'll be able to make a book out of it, literally, because, believe me, this will be interesting. But Bethanyy has already been making a name for herself throughout the black country and via online audience as well. Believe me, you're going to make a few more now. Appearing on the Jim Davison Sunday Night Live program. Is he a local TV host?
Yeah, he was a comedian and TV host in the 70s. He was really, really big. But as he's got a bit older, he now has his own little TV show in the UK.
Okay.
So it was a really good experience to be able to be interviewed on there as well.
Yeah, well, I feel sorry for you. You see, I'm also a former stand-up comedian. Okay, so and I've been warned by everybody, no jokes today. All right, so forgive me if one slips out. Okay.
Of course.
Nice, thank you. But the thing that got me is this, and now she wants to try and reach an even bigger audience. Bethanyy, let me tell you, you've achieved that just by being here. We are a global station. We're watched by practically every city, every country in the world, and I'll give you the amount of people who are online right now, listening, watching us, everything like that. After we do that, mainly because it keeps on going up. It's exponential, it really is. So believe me, just getting an interview with us, phenomenal. Getting on our charts, unheard of before, with 2 tracks straight away, literally, and now doing an interview. You must have the luck of the gods.
Honestly, I am just in a state of shock, really, because I just wasn't expecting it. But I am absolutely over the moon. It's like all my hard work has paid off.
Believe me, we kind of think here that you are going to be a big sensation in the very, very near future. I really, really do. And by the way, I did see that video of you doing that song with the people dancing in the background. It looked like a local pub or something like that. But gosh, they looked like they were having fun.
Oh, that was such a good night. We all had so much fun.
Absolutely envious. Would have loved to have been there to see it myself, to be honest with you. But I got to let you know. You see, myself, I can't sing. Really?
Can you not?
No, believe me. Well, actually, I sing tenor, or maybe 12 miles away from anybody that can hear me. Believe me, I make deaf people hear.
Okay. What does that mean? Elaborate.
Well, it just basically means I'm that bad, even deaf people would run away.
Oh dear. I'm going to have to hear this one.
Well, maybe, just maybe. We want to talk about maybe you doing a few tours down here, down under. We'll get to that. But first of all, Bethany, tell me a little bit about Sinner. Give me the skinny on this track because I absolutely love it.
So I actually wrote Sinner when I was 16 years old. And I don't know, it's not really about anything in particular. I just really wanted to make, I knew when I was 18 I wanted to go to a recording studio and get it professionally done. And I just kind of wanted to make something that was catchy and would stay in people's heads. And I definitely think I achieved that with that song. But I'm just really happy with that song as it was my first one. I wrote it so young. And I do think hopefully it's just onwards and upwards with my writing from here.
Okay, so you weren't actually trying to describe to the parents a little crystal ball, were you?
No!
Dad, I'm going to be a sinner. But I tell you what, we have known about you for a little while now. We spoke to Jason from Wounded Spirit back in the day, and he spoke to us about you, saying, hey, listen, she's going out on a private career. Keep an eye out. So we have done that, and got to give Jason a shout out from Wounded Spirit as well. Great guy. Absolutely great guy.
He's amazing.
Yeah, believe me. And next time you see him, give him a poke in the eye for me, won't you?
Of course.
Yeah, as you do. Yeah, absolutely. And one for Barry as well, okay?
Okay, of course. I'll give them both one off for you.
Yeah, make it squishy though. It's got to be full eye, not eye. Yeah. Now, I was going to talk to you about coming to New Zealand, but first of all, I have a fan question for you from Rosalie, who comes out of Cairns, Australia. She's asking, how do we get hold of you as a fan? Are you on Facebook? Are you on Twitter? Are you on Instagram? Are you a talker? And do you reply?
I reply all the time. I'm so active on my social media. I'd say I'm more active on Instagram and TikTok. But I also do have a Facebook and a Facebook page that you can follow. But if you definitely want to contact me, if you ever want to message me or hear about new music and keep seeing what I'm up to, then Instagram and TikTok is definitely the way forward. It's just Bethanyy A UK on all of my platforms, and you can get in touch with me anytime.
Now, Petra, coming out of Germany, is asking, have you got a website? Where can I go and buy your music? Do you have merch? Can I buy product, T-shirts, koozies, guitar picks, stuff like that? Where can I go?
Yeah, so I have a website. It's Bethanyy A UK again. If you ever want to find me on anything to do with socials, it's always Bethanyy A UK. I don't have merch as of yet, but it's definitely something that will be coming in the nearby future, so keep your eyes peeled for that.
Oh, that sounds painful. Who goes and peels eyes in the first place? Hey, yeah, I would like that job, actually. I could just imagine myself doing... No. Now, having said that, my friend, and I want you to keep this in mind, that when you do get a bit of merch, how would you like to send me a T-shirt or maybe a cap or something like that, so that when I'm doing the interviews, subliminally, you see, today Lola Montez is up, good friends of ours. People go on the interwebby thing while I'm doing the interviews, finding out who I'm wearing, and before you know it, you've made another couple of thousand sales. You know what I mean?
Of course, yes. I'd love for you to do that for me.
Awesome. Now, are you familiar with the Galaxy artist page? You are?
Yeah.
Great. Now, this is important. It really is. Would you post stuff on there for us? Would you, if you're making a new song, if you're doing a trailer, if you're going to the opening of a shoebox, post it on there, because believe me, there is so many people who have a look on there, and some of them are promoters, agents, the bizzo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
could be very, very beneficial. And believe me, I have friends in the UK that are watching this right now as well. So believe me, I think Dr. John might even be interested in having a chat. You never know. Having said that, number 9. This track went straight in at number 6, lasted there a little while, it shuffled around a little bit, settled back down on number 9, Sinking Deep. Tell me about it.
So, Sinking Deep, it's not about a personal experience that I've gone through, but I wanted to create like a breakup song, but I didn't want to just make it like the good old soppy slow breakup song. I thought I wanted to do the opposite and be different and do like a faster breakup song. So it's basically about I feel like a lot of us girls do it, unfortunately, and I don't know why, but we just do. But we always go for the bad boys, and it never ever ends up right. But that song is basically just about going for someone that you know isn't good for you, but you go there anyway. But you always end up sinking deep, and it's never any good.
I don't know, actually. I'd have to ask my wife whether that's accurate or not. You see, she's been with me a dog's age right now, with a couple of comfortable old shoes. But believe me, in my day, I was not a good boy. I got to be honest with you. 40 years as an engineer, not only as a studio engineer, but front of house engineer, toured with some of the biggest bands in the world, worked with a lot of others. And Bethany, something about your music has got me so interested. It is not funny. I hear bands every day, but it is not often that I want to settle on something. So, right here at Galaxy 107 FM, settling right now at the Galaxy charts at number 9, here's Bethanyy A and Sinking Deep.
9.
How you feeling, sweetie? You okay?
I'm fabulous, thank you.
Nice. Now, I got to let you know, you'll get a copy of everything we do today, okay? I hope there's a bit of vodka in that.
Might be a little bit.
Nice. Good girl. What we'll do after we do this interview is we'll take a few photos. We do a few crazy ones of ourselves, and Barbara makes it all one big movie for you.
Oh.
Now, the other question I have for you is, have you ever been a cartoon before?
I haven't, no.
Well, you're going to be now. I'm sorry. Barbara, yeah, she's going to make the whole movie thing into a cartoon as well. Oh, look at that. The Don is on. Hello, Don. Nice to have you from Rise Up TV. Believe me, these guys watch. Literally, got to give a big props up to Mark, to Pammy, also to Lisa. Believe me.
Don't forget our mate Tim.
Oh, and our mate Tim. Believe me, when I first met Tim Steinreich,
Nice to meet you.
he's the lead singer of a band called The Mighty One, coming out of Canada. And I texted him one day, I says, hey mate, can I say hello? And he goes, who the F are you and what the F do you want?
You did.
I went, I'm just a humble DJ. All I am is a humble DJ. I just want to play your music. Can I, please? And, well, you know, we've become such good friends, it's not funny.
Oh, that's lovely.
Believe me, we got a few stories. We really do. We really do.
Don, we need your logo.
Yeah,
we
Don,
need
please,
to send you ours.
pass your logo.
Let's do some stuff together.
Gorgeous, isn't it? Literally, can I have that? Just for a sec. Have a look at that.
Hey, that's lovely.
Gorgeous, sweetie.
See,
We have
it's gorgeous.
staff in the
It's
background.
beautiful.
We have staff in the background that are working and taking photos and stuff like that. As I said, you'll get a copy of everything, okay?
Oh, that's lovely, thank you.
Let's go back to the desk.
Galaxy.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today I'm absolutely elated to be catching up with Bethanyy A. And believe me, I got to ask her this. With this pandemic kind of deal going on right now, I gather you're not doing a lot of shows, so are you therefore doing more writing, more recording right now?
Yeah, 100%. This year already has been so much better than the past 2 years because obviously as an artist, I think we've all struggled immensely. But it has allowed me to sit down more and dig deeper into my writing. And I've got one more song coming out soon, within a couple of months. And then I am actually in the progress of writing an EP that will be out next year. So that is something that I'm working really hard on this year, and it will definitely be the best that I've ever put out because I am putting everything into it.
Now, Bethanyy, at the same time, and believe me, I am absolutely loving your style. I really, really am. I got in touch with your Prime Minister not so long ago, well, actually just the other day, and I says to him, I heard you're the party king. How about inviting me over? Do you know what he said to me?
I think it is sensible to wait just a little longer. Just a little longer.
Isn't that just like him? You know, I'm sorry, Grant.
It really sounds like it.
Well, it is him. It is him. It really is. I'm not kidding, it is him. And I promise you that. Now, Bethanyy, I would love to ask you this. Once we get our borders open, would you consider maybe coming to New Zealand and playing in front of New Zealand audiences?
100%. It would be a dream come true to be able to do that. I love travelling, and a goal of mine is to travel the world, and being able to sing as well in the progress would just be me living the dream.
Well, I tell you what, we would absolutely love to have you here in Aotearoa, the Antipodes, show you around our country, literally. If you don't know much about it, I can always show you some of the finer points and, well, maybe some of the naughtier points as well, if you really want.
Of course.
Barry, all I can say is bail money. Bring bail money with, okay, just in case, you never know. I know a good lawyer. Okay.
Who knows?
But believe me, we have some fantastic scenery in New Zealand and some really nice people here as well. Are you familiar with Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, of course. I haven't watched it personally, but I think everybody knows what Lord of the Rings is.
Okay, well, the director, Peter Jackson, Sir... Sorry, I can't call him Sir Peter. I went to university with him. I know what he's like when he was drunk. And you know what? He would always get other people to buy him the beer, literally. And that's now why he's on the most richest of New Zealand list, I'm sure of it. He's a skinflint. I don't know, do you still use that word over there, skinflint?
Skinflint? I've never heard of that word in my life.
Okay, well, here's one for you. I used to work at a place called Church. I used to live in Piccadilly Circus back in the day. I was one of the DJs there. And I learned so many English terms. Believe me, I've forgotten a lot of them by choice a lot of the time. But I also was there at the birth of punk. And,
Yeah.
Believe me, I told you I was a bad boy. You know what I mean? Yeah, literally, Crash Productions was my deal. Literally, I was the engineer for them.
Wow.
Back in the day. Go and check them out, literally. If you're into alternative music, way to go. And believe me, I was an alternative radio announcer back in the day as well, you know, university radio, stuff like that. Not the commercial stuff. That came later. Anyway, having said that, Lisa Saunders is on board. Nice to have you on board, Lisa. Again, another member of Rise Up TV, Big Record and Sony Music The Orchard as well. The guys are all tuning in. They want to see you and they want to get to know you. I know this. I really do, Lisa. I do.
Pamela's
So,
here
having
too.
said that,
Hi, Pamela.
we would love to be able to have you here in New Zealand, show you around our country, maybe even share you a little bit with Australia, only because we like their money. Okay. Well, have you ever heard of a place called Queenstown?
I haven't, no.
Okay, I don't mean Queensland. That's in Australia. That's the place where men wear dresses and high heels. hammocks. But Queenstown is a little boutique town,
naughty.
come city, where all the A-listers go and hide from the paparazzi, stuff like that. It's really, really a cool place to go. Shania Twain owns property down there. Kevin Costner was down there just before the pandemic. Same with Keanu Reeves, Tom Cruise. They all go there. You know what I mean? And we would love to take you down there. Well, the staff will take you down there, but you don't want to run into me while you're there.
Why not?
I'll throw you off a bridge.
Oh,
We have a thing down there, and a good friend of mine, AJ Hackett, it's called bungee jumping.
I've done that before, but not from a very big height, but it was so much fun.
Well, believe me, yeah, it is high. You might get a nosebleed on the way down, or maybe on the way back up. But you're not Australian, we'll attach the bungee.
They will attach it or they won't.
They will, but if you're Australian, they're not gonna.
Oh, good job I'm not Australian then.
There you go. Believe me, the last time I was in Australia, I went to a bar, I says, please give me a beer. He gave me a can with 4 X's on it. So I looked at him and I went, what, can't spell beer? He goes, no, mate, you can't. You know what I mean? Don't worry, you'll get the idea. I like to give the Australians a bit of stick. You know what it's like, you know. By the way, Barry, let me guess who your favourite football team, they call it football over there, don't they? Soccer? Yeah, they do call it football over there, don't you? Yeah?
Yeah.
Let me guess who your favourite football team would be.
Okay.
Yeah, believe me, would it be Wolverhampton?
Not Wolverhampton, no.
No? That's good. Who is it? Liverpool?
No. West Bromwich.
Oh, not real, are you?
Pardon?
Yeah, not real, are you? West Bromwich?
Yeah, they're not at the moment, but they are a good team.
Yeah, let's stay with not at the moment.
Not at the moment.
Yeah, let's stay there.
Yeah, but give them a few more months and they'll get back up there.
Okay. Well, you know, we have faith. I'm not going to tell you mine now. People will make fun of me. Well, actually, it is Liverpool, to be honest with you. Hi.
Okay, you know what? That's fine because Liverpool are a good team, so they're a good team.
When I played soccer here in New Zealand for one of the C teams, they sent me over to Liverpool for a little while. Had a couple of, I played with them for about 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah, but believe me, I was so far down the list, I never even got to sit on a bench.
Oh dear.
Believe me, we were that bad. It was horrible. It really was. I'm a better DJ than that, to be honest with you. But great experience. Really, really is. As I said, I used to live in, Piccadilly Circus, work around, used to hang out at West End, of all places, so I used to go and have a look around Scotland, Ireland, places like that. Absolutely love the UK. I really, really do. So absolutely elated about this. We do, though, have to wrap this up. So what I'm going to ask you now is, will you come back again?
Of course.
You sure you don't need a psychiatrist?
I am 100%. Why would I want to come back again? It's been great.
Awesome. We would love to have you again. And any new releases, we would love to be able to have it our way so that we can keep this machine rolling of Bethanyy A. It really, really is. At the same time, just going to ask you one thing. Next time you're near a recordable 58, you know what they are, right?
Yeah.
How about doing me a voice drop, a voiceover, a stinger, something like that, saying, "Hi, it's Bethanyy A from the UK. You're listening to me on Galaxy 107 FM," something like that.
I would love to do that. I have my own recording studio in my house, so that's something I could definitely do for you. I'd love to do that.
Awesome. The reason why I say that, most people try and get them on cell phones, stuff like that, very cunning.
And it won't work, yeah.
Yeah, it just doesn't work. It really doesn't. But we would love to be able to continue promoting you, and that's one way. The more people hear your name and hear your work and everything like that, even doing a couple of voice drops for Sinner and for all your music, we can attach them, play them. Believe me, people know who you are.
Thank you so much. Like, it means the absolute world. All the support that I've been getting off your radio station, and all the love and support that I've been getting off you guys for playing my songs. I can't thank you all enough, honestly.
Well, I tell you what, absolute pleasure. Looking forward to following you through your career, as long as you don't mind a hairy old man keeping an eye on you. Believe me, we would love to be able to follow your career, get you down here touring in the the southern hemisphere anyway. And possibly some friends of ours over other countries might want to say, hey, let's make a world tour of this. What do you think?
That would be an absolute dream come true.
Very good.
Hopefully one day.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm going to manifest it.
Well, I tell you what, there's things in the works right now. Let's put it that way, okay? But in the meantime, folks, don't go anywhere just yet. Have a very happy and successful day. I will be back on The Breakfast Show between 5:30 in the morning and about 10 o'clock in the morning. So please join me then. For those of you that are going to watch this later on over there on YouTube, thumb, bell. Yeah, thumb, go epileptic. Go hard on that. Like us, please. And Bethany will know all about it as well. She really will. Bethany, thank you for joining us, and looking forward to talking to you again in the future. Please stay safe, won't you?
Thank you so much for having me. It's been really nice to be able to talk to you guys eventually.
And I tell you what, for those of you that are joining us, we here at Galaxy are very proud and very happy to be associated with Rise Up TV, Big Record, Sony Music and The Orchard as well, all in there. Have a very happy and successful day, guys. Thank you for joining us. But in the meantime, let's go out with Australian Crawl.
Another indie artist interview brought to you by Galaxy 107 FM in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record and Sony Music and Orchard.
You promised not to let me down, but you have again. Telling me a million times I'm the only girl for you. All of days, long nights alone, with someone here to hold. Messages here on my phone have got me looking like a fool. Oh baby, please don't you hurt me. Trying to fight all these demons all around, it's breaking me slowly to the ground. Oh baby, please, I'm sinking deep. It's just too much, I've had enough. So get your lies and just get out. Everyone's obsessed with you. Well, at least that's what you think. Break my heart too many times. Now I fixed it on my own. All of these long nights alone, with someone here to hold. Messages here on my phone. I am better without